when I do the website reviews for MSPs, I ask 3 questions before I do that review. So I have a little bit of context. And one of those questions is, what do you want to be found for? So when somebody types a phrase into Google, you want to be listed on page 1. And sadly, there's a lot of, I don't know if it's misinformation or misunderstanding out in the community, because 95% of the answers I get back are for key phrases such as managed service provider, cybersecurity, so on and so on. The reason I sort of roll my eyes a little is because these are very, very generic phrases which you will never be found for as an organization. So cybersecurity, you're going to see NIST and Cisco and IBM and all the big guys talking about cybersecurity and so on. It's not something which is also showing buyers' intent. It's something, someone types in cybersecurity, they want to be educated. We need to figure out what key phrases do resonate, what your prospects will likely to be typing in to want to find you. And one of the tools I want to suggest here is this tool here called Keywords Everywhere. A lot of the SEO agencies use very expensive tools, which are very complex. This is not. This is $10 for as many credits as you can eat really for the year. And it's a very simple plugin into Chrome. And I want to give you a very quick example of how it all works. I've got an example here, which is MSP. Someone's searching for MSP Vancouver. This is interesting. You'd use this pretty much most places around the world. It would show no searches per month. But because MSP is an abbreviation for Medical Services Plan, this is a perfect example of getting the context right. So if you are in Vancouver, you need to make sure. The reason I'm using the word MSP is because it's another word alongside managed service provider, which should be banned from any MSP's website. We know what it means because we're in the industry, but you need to be using different phrases such as outsourced IT, virtual IT department, things that people will relate to. So the point of this little demo is for the keywords everywhere, you can see this has got 390 searches per month, according to Google's database, okay? I would expect that in any other city around the world probably to be about 0, okay? So let's have a look at another example. You're a dentist, okay? You're servicing white-toothed people, and you're looking for some support, some IT support in Vancouver. So I'm going to type in IT support Vancouver. And what we can see here is 210 searches per month, thanks to this brilliant little tool here. Now, that's a great number to aim for, Stephanie. 200-ish means that there's a fair amount of traffic. It's reasonably competitive. We can also see there's a cost per click there of just under $10. So what it says to me, and people are advertising against that phrase, says to me it's worth going after. So if you optimize a page for IT support Vancouver, that would be a good phrase to go after. Final example, look at this. IT company, you can see the subtle differences here. IT company Vancouver will get 590 searches per month, which is 3 times. Means it's going to be more competitive, although the cost per click is similar. You're not going to get on page 1 overnight if you're starting today, but at least it's a good phrase to go after. And the reason for explaining this, it hopefully will arm people watching to have sensible conversations with their marketing agency, their SEO agency. I often say a little bit of knowledge, is a bad thing. In this case, I think it's a good thing because you're armed with some information. Say, these are good phrases for us. So don't try and optimize for cybersecurity. Think more geographically. IT support, IT company, IT services, plus your local area is normally a very good place to start.